Hi everyone, welcome to Living China. This is Kashgar, the pearl of China's far west. Standing here, you are in the heart of Asia. Just 400 kilometers from the borders of Afghanistan, and about 1,500 kilometers from Iran. This is where the majestic Tian Shan Mountains meet the Kunluns, a mountain range stretching over 2,500 kilometers, acting as an eternal guardian of this Silk Road gateway. Today, join Living China as we explore this living, ancient city. In the arid lands of southern Xinjiang, Nang is the most reliable eternal bread for crossing the desert. Being bone dry, it stays fresh for a month, the ultimate hardcore ration on the ancient Silk Road. The Wowo Nang is dense and sturdy. The most authentic way to eat it is to break it into pieces and toss them into hot milk tea or mutton soup. It's tough enough to stay firm, soaking up the broth until it becomes half soft, half chewy. In the Xinjiang Bazaar, yogurt stalls are even more common than milk tea shops. This isn't just about the taste. It's a form of deep-rooted survival wisdom. The local diet is heavy on meat and oils, so yogurt acts as a natural digestive to ease the burden on your stomach. Back in the day, before modern refrigeration, fermentation was the only way to keep milk from spoiling. If Nang is the soul of Xinjiang, then baked buns, or Samsa, are the fiery gems of the bazaar. Unlike steamed buns, these are slapped onto the walls of a scorching clay oven. The intense heat creates a crispy crust while locking in the succulent juices. The secret lies in the filling. Fresh mutton mixed with piazzi, the local onions. They melt into a sweet broth that perfectly balances the rich, fatty lamb. This is a recipe born from the fire and the desert, offering the ultimate carb and meat satisfaction. In the scorching summer of southern Xinjiang, the ground gets hot enough to fry an egg. Long before air conditioning, the locals created a hardcore lifesaver. Giant blocks of ice mixed with handmade yogurt. Room temperature yogurt can be quite heavy, but everything changes when hand-chipped ice jumps into the bowl. The ice instantly thins the texture, transforming it from a dense food into a refreshing, hydrating super drink. Like a street performance, the vendor swirls and mixes the bowl high in the air. As the ice crystals melt into the yogurt, they create a silky, smoothie-like texture. One sip tells you, this isn't just a cold drink. It's the survival wisdom of the Silk Road, passed down for millennia. In Xinjiang, the ultimate lamb skewer isn't made with metal, but with Hongliu the red willow. This resilient shrub growing on the edges of the desert is nature's finest gift to local cuisine. The freshly carved willow branches carry a subtle, earthy fragrance. As the fatty lamb hits the glowing charcoal, the willow's unique woody aroma seeps deep into the meat. This natural spice doesn't just cut through the gaminess, it infuses the lamb with the scent of the wild. lamb hits the glowing charcoal, this raw, unbeatable value lets you experience true meat freedom right here.
لا şeker. Ayakçı 15 koyuluk geçir onu. Ay açık gözünde hemen video. Ay kebapla mindada. Mana. Evet, açık gözünde kebapla mindada. Ne kebap yiyeceğiz, onu kökesi.
This is Xinjiang's most labor-intensive delicacy, Mian Feizi, flour-filled lungs. That creamy, bouncy texture comes from pumping flour paste into lamb lungs and simmering them to perfection. It's more than cooking. It's an experiment in reshaping ingredients. Why does it exist? The answer lies in the wisdom of waste not, want not. In tougher times, nothing from the lamb was wasted. By infusing the lungs with flour, a humble organ was transformed into a hearty, savory masterpiece. Sliced up and served with rice sausages and a splash of spicy chili oil. With every bite, you taste centuries of resilience and the vibrant, gritty soul of the Silk Road.
Samsa? Değil Şuraya yapayım.
Demene. Benim yapayım size istihdamı.
Şuraya yapayım. Aynen. Mal almadım.
Kamayı koyalım mı?
Asal ben mi toktan?
Ya kamayı bakalım.
Vallahi saldan.
Aslında kamayı tarafı.
Hiçbir koysa adamın yabanına kadar.
Bu etkilermiş mi? Bunu da ben çıkacak şurada.
Abi saltan şu.
Most people imagine Xinjiang as nothing but endless sand. But walk into a bazaar and see these fried fish, and you'll discover a different side. Harvested from the Tarim River or Boston Lake, these are the desert oasis's most surprising gifts. Why fried? It's an ancient survival trick. In this dry, scorching climate, deep frying locks in the flavor and helps preserve the fish longer. Topped with a sprinkle of cumin and chili, it's a crispy, fragrant tradition passed down by desert fishermen for centuries.
Muhammed çoğult koy, kesip koy. Ey Muhammed. Sulaydığa Muhammed gelsin. Gelsin, beylik söz gelsin. Ben söyledim, şükür ağa çıktım ha. Ağattan bakıyorum, şu koy yardım nerede orada. Beş koy. Gel. Yolda şey var mı? Tavşanlardan olur.
Hava 60 kiloluk oldu. Hava 50 kiloluk yapıyor. 50 kiloluk var. 50 kiloluk. Çeşitli çeşitli. Bak güver ya da güver. Bak خود Feizi.
Gelse mimarlar gidelim mi?
Yevrem ki ağaç çekti. Ne iş edin de? Şimdi ettim.
In the Xinjiang Bazaar, the most tempting rhythm isn't the shouting of vendors, but the crisp sound of slicing melons. The rule here is simple: 1 RMB per slice. That's less than 15 US cents for some of the sweetest melons on earth. This incredible value makes it the ultimate social snack of the bazaar. Everyone, young and old, walks around with a slice in hand, the purest form of Xinjiang's summer happiness. Why so sweet? It's the gift of endless sunshine and the dramatic temperature swings between day and night. Sugar accumulates under the skin until every bite tastes like solid honey. For 1 yuan, you're not just buying fruit, you're tasting the very essence of the Western sun.